Hi, I'm Jem and I'm going to teach you how to build a website from scratch while you're sipping your coffee. Oh, and we won't be using any of those vampire firms. That's right, goodbye Squarespace, GoDaddy and the like. You build my website once and you puncture 15 quid a month for that. It's like you're holding my website hostage and asking for ransom every month. By the way, did you notice that Wix has fangs in its logo? It was there all along, right in front of us. It's time to break up with these digital leeches and build something that's actually yours. No more monthly blood donations to the website overlords. All you'll need is Claude AI Pro for 1 month, a free Netlify account to host your website, and a website name, which you can get for about £20 a year. So if you calculate correctly, this method will save you about 180 quid a year. That's enough money to buy you a very nice dinner. Or several very average dinners. Your choice. Now, what website are we building today? Well, you can all follow along with your own project, whether you're a consultant, architect, illustrator, but for this example, we're going back to our childhood dreams, people. What did I want to be when I was little? Not quite. I know. When I was a child, I wanted to be an influencer, of course. So we're building a website for the fictional influencer of my dreams. Let's call her Rainbow Moonbeam Sparkle Bottom. She's got 50k followers who unironically call themselves Sparkle Squad. She posts aesthetic matcha lattes with crystals and somehow makes a living telling people to manifest their moon energy. She's basically what happens when a wellness guru collides with a unicorn startup. I mean, we've all seen this person on Instagram, right? But do they have an AI-built website? I don't think so. So, grab your coffee and let's build something that'll make all the other wellness influencers jealous. Let's jump in. First things first, we're going to turn Claude into Rainbow's personal brand guru. Even if you know your business, this step is important because Claude can put the finger on things you might not have thought about regarding your business strategy. And it actually understands conversion funnels better than me after graduating with a business degree. Let me channel Rainbow's energy. Claude, I need a website for my spiritual influencer brand. I'm Rainbow Moonbeam Sparkle Bottom. I have 50k followers in my Sparkle Squad. I sell crystal infused everything and teach people to manifest abundance through moon rituals. Help me plan a website that converts soul-aligned clients into my high vibe programs. Okay, great. So we can see that Claude has come up with a homepage strategy, even a page structure for the website. You have the about, you have the programs, even a product catalog if you need to, resources for the moon ritual and the conversion elements, so capturing emails, call to actions, the testimonials that are quite important, and some social media integration. Claude's speaking fluent, woo woo. So now that we have the page structure, let's talk about the style, the visuals, all that. I want my website to radiate high frequency energy while still converting visitors into paying customers. Think mystical goddess meets savvy businesswoman. Like if Gwyneth Paltrow started a cult but made it profitable. Alright, so we've got a visual energy architecture. Claude has suggested a very nice color palette with deep cosmic purples, midnight blues and rose gold accents, but of course, if you don't like what it suggests, you can just write what you want and it's going to amend that copy. I think it nailed the mystical style that, you know, Rainbow would like. So now let's dig deeper into the structure of the website. Let's ask Claude, what pages should my website have to maximize my spiritual business empire? Let's be ambitious here. I offer crystal healing courses, moon manifestation workshops, one-on-one cosmic coaching, and my signature Sparkle Your Way to Success mastermind. So now we have a very good foundation for the website. We have all the categories. Claude understands what the website's purpose is. So I think we're ready for part 2. Now that we have a structure for our website, we need content, and Claude can also be an excellent copywriter. Right, homepage copy for Rainbow Moonbeam Sparkle Bottoms Spiritual Empire. Make it sound mystical but magnetic. Like I'm the guru everyone wants to learn from, but also approachable enough that people don't think they need to sell their car to afford my businesses. This part works especially well if you feed Claude some documents about your activity. Whether it's a Google search or an old website of yours, a CV, or anything that Claude can learn from. Or even your emails, because Claude can have access to your Gmail now. Or if you prefer the safer option, you can also type a rough draft with all the elements you want in there and ask Claude to improve on it. Welcome, beautiful soul. You didn't find me by accident. The universe conspired to bring you here. This actually sounds legit. It's got all the spiritual buzzwords, but doesn't make you want to roll your eyes into another dimension. So Claude has just written a copy that feels authentic instead of like if it was generated by a crystal ball filled with marketing cliches. But we can make it more rainbow, more playful. Rewrite that, but make it more rainbow. She's 29, lives in Byron Bay, of course. Has 3 rescue cats named after crystals, and genuinely believes she can help people transform their lives through moon magic and good business strategy. Oh, now we're cooking with cosmic gas. This sounds like someone you'd actually want to follow. Mystical but not pretentious, spiritual but not completely detached from reality. Claude's captured Rainbow's essence better than most people capture their own personality in dating profiles. Okay, let's dive into her transformation story. Right, Rainbow's transformation story. How she went from burnt out marketing executive, happened to me too, to spiritual entrepreneur, making 6 figures selling moonwater and manifestation courses. Include the part where she found her first crystal in a charity shop and it changed her life. The crystal that cracked everything open. The universe has the weirdest sense of humor, I swear. This origin story is gold. Corporate burnout, spiritual awakening, the charity shop crystal discovery, building a community of soul sisters. It's got more plot twist than a Netflix series and more inspiration than a motivational poster factory. Rainbow's journey from spreadsheets to spirituality is basically every millennial's dream career pivot. Create Rainbow's sacred offering page, include her crystal healing certificate course, monthly moon manifestation membership, VIP cosmic coaching, and her signature Sparkle Squad mastermind. Everything Rainbow has to offer is on there. Now that we have the structure and the content, we're ready for part 3, where the real magic happens. Right, here comes the part where we channel the universe to create actual code. Don't worry, I have the technical skills of a houseplant, but Claude's about to help us build something more beautiful than Rainbow's crystal collection. And this is why we need the Pro version for Claude, because writing code uses a lot of tokens. So we have a great prompt that will take everything we've worked on so far and it will turn it into a website. Claude, create a mystical, high-converting website for Rainbow Moonbeam Sparkle Bottom. Make it look like the love child of a luxury spa and a cosmic goddess temple. I want dreamy gradients, celestial imagery, and mobile-first design, because the Sparkle Squad is always scrolling on their phones during meditation breaks. So here is a code version of what Claude created, and here is the preview. Very good first version. Let's create the about page. Okay, look at the layout. It's Instagram story ready. It's got perfect spacing for inspirational quotes, beautiful typography for her transformation story. Rainbow could screenshot any part of this for content. And as an example, I'm going to add a contact form in the Crystal Healing Certification section. And you can link this contact form directly to your email. We also have the Sacred Offerings page. I feel like we can improve the homepage a bit. What if we want to add a picture of rainbow? Super simple. We can just write, let's add a picture of rainbow below the universe. Literally just high-fived itself because you found me. Looks good. And at the bottom there is one testimonial, but let's add a second one. And one that I wrote myself, so that you can see that Claude is not just generating its own version of something, but you can actually write something that is dead letter perfect, that is yours. So I asked Claude, can you add another testimonial at the bottom from Lily P, saying rainbow is the best fictional guide I've ever met. Good, so it's right below, but what if we want both on the same line? So there's one testimonial, then it moves away and the second one is in its place. Again, we have the testimonials on the same line, but we can jump from one to the other with an arrow, and there we have it. So now we have a lovely mock-up of our website, but it's nowhere online. It lives only in Claude at the moment. So let's jump to part 4. Part 4 is where we prepare the launch, and we're gonna create a folder with all these files so that we can upload them. So first of all, Claude needs to know where we're going to host this website, and it's going to be on Netlify. So we just have to ask Claude, how do I import this website inside Netlify? And Claude is telling us exactly what we need to do. We need to create a folder, download all the HTML for each page, rename them exactly the same as what Claude says. Look at these CSS classes with names like Cosmic Gradient and Sparkle Animation that I absolutely do not understand but trust completely. It's like having faith in the universe, but for web development. I'm starting to think Claude should start its own spiritual business empire. It understands aesthetics, cosmic branding, and the technical side, the holy trinity of digital enlightenment. So now we have this little folder. We're ready for part 5. We're about to launch Rainbow Moonbeam Sparkle Bottom's website. Creating your Netlify account is easier than finding your spirit animal and significantly more guaranteed to work in a physical realm. Just email and password. Once you're in Netlify, you can click on Add New Project and deploy manually. You can see at the top your website already has a web address, and when you click on it, bish bash bosh. It's there. This address works already. It's just a random address from Netlify. And of course, let's check the mobile version. It works really well. It's optimized for mobile. And the last step is going to be to get a domain name. I think you can do it within Netlify. If you go into the domain management, add a domain. So either you have your own already and you want to migrate your domain from the old platform to the new one, or you can just buy a domain and then you can just link it, and it's going to replace the placeholder name with the new address, and that's it. Now you know the step-by-step method I use to build my own website. If you found this video useful, hit like and subscribe below. That's always very helpful. And share your own websites built with this method in the comments. I'd love to see what you'll come up with. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.